It is easy to talk about dreams when you are surrounded by the comfort of others who are also standing still. When you decide to climb the mountain, you will notice that the path gets narrower and the voices of your friends begin to fade into the distance. This silence is not a sign that you are lost, but a sign that you are finally moving into a space where few have the heart to follow. You must learn to be your own best friend and your own most trusted advisor as you move toward the peak of your own potential. The empty space around you is actually a gift that allows you to hear the sound of your own truth without the noise of the world. In the beginning, the lack of applause can feel like a heavy weight that tries to pull you back to the safety of the common path. You have been trained to look for a thumbs up from society before you take a step, but that need for approval is the very thing that keeps you average. By standing alone, you are forced to find a level of grit and internal power that you never knew you had inside your chest. This period of isolation is the forge where your character is tempered and made ready for the massive winds that are coming your way. Choosing a direction that no one else understands means you will have to get used to being the villain in other people's stories for a while. Your family and your old friends might think you have changed or that you are being cold, but they are simply seeing the reflection of their own lack of movement. You cannot drag everyone with you to the top of the mountain because most are not willing to pay the price in sweat and late nights. You must be okay with being misunderstood by those who are still comfortable with the scraps of a basic life while you are hunting for a feast. Your focus must be on the work and the vision that only you can see in the dark. Growth happens in the quiet hours when no one is watching, and there is no one around to tell you that you are doing a good job. You have to become the kind of person who finds joy in the grind and the slow progress of building a foundation that will stand for 100 years. This phase of the journey is where the weak are filtered out and only the true masters remain to finish what they started. You are not missing out on the parties or the shallow fun of the world, but rather you are investing your time in a future that will buy you total freedom. Every hour you spend alone with your craft is an hour spent buying back your own soul from the system. The weight of the silence can be a sharp tool that carves away the parts of you that are still looking for an easy exit or a shortcut. You will have moments where you wonder if the struggle is worth the cost of the connections you have left behind on the ground. In those dark seconds, you must remember that you are building a legacy that will eventually provide a better life for those who truly deserve your time. You are the pioneer of your family line, and pioneers always have to walk through the wilderness before they find the promised land. Keep your head down and keep moving forward, because the only way out of the middle is through the quiet of the high road. A new level of clarity comes when you realize that most people are just trying to kill time while you are trying to make time work for you. You will start to see that the conversations at the bottom of the hill are circular and empty, leading to nothing but more of the same. By stepping away, you are protecting your mind from the poison of small talk and the low energy of those who have given up on their own fire. This distance gives you the perspective you need to see the opportunities that are hidden from the eyes of the distracted and the lazy. You are not lonely. You are just focused on a level that the crowd cannot yet comprehend or reach. Your internal drive must be the only fire that keeps you warm when the world feels cold and uninterested in your progress or your pain. You do not need a coach or a cheerleader to tell you to keep going if you have a vision that is large enough to fill the entire room. This self-reliance is the hallmark of a person who is ready to take the lead and show the rest of the world what is possible through total commitment. You are learning how to stand on your own 2 feet so that when you reach the summit, you can handle the wind and the pressure of the height. The lonely road is the only path that leads to the true ownership of your name. Refusing to settle for a life of quiet desperation is a radical act that will make you an outsider to the people who have already settled. They will try to pull you back down to their level because your ambition makes them feel bad about their own lack of effort and their own lost dreams. You must be ruthless with your boundaries and realize that you cannot save everyone while you are still trying to save yourself from the trap of the average. This separation is necessary for your evolution into a version of yourself that can handle the massive weight of a great and lasting success. You are becoming a person of substance who does not need the crowd to feel alive. The results you produce will eventually be the bridge that brings the right people into your life who share your hunger and your high standards. You are not meant to be alone forever, but you are meant to be alone until you find the individuals who have also paid the price of the climb. These new connections will be based on truth and mutual respect rather than the shallow bonds of the past that were built on boredom and proximity. You are trading 100 cheap relationships for 5 or 6 deep and powerful alliances that will help you change the world. This weight is a part of the process of filtering your environment for the best possible future outcomes. Everything you are going through right now is preparing you for the moment when you finally step into the light of your own greatness. This message found you today because you are ready to reach your full potential and understand that the quiet is your greatest ally in the war for your name. By choosing to stay on the path, even when it is solitary, you are proving that you have finally taken back your mind and are ready for the win. Your potential is not a dream, but a physical fact that is ready to be realized through your labor and your quiet focus in the real world. Take the lead and show the world the depth of your power.